What's up? Good night. Good evening. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing good. I don't think we got a notification for the stream. I'm gonna have to do a manual one. There we go. You're probably getting a double notification in a second, any second now. But it is what it is. Bot doesn't work, so that's why we have Mexicans. Hello, good evening, Mr. Jug. Okay, so tonight we're going to be reacting to the 5.1 special program update, which I neglected. I mean, I wanted to react to it. I still haven't watched it, but since I didn't stream Genshin, I didn't watch it. I didn't react to it, so we're going to do it now. I know it's like a week late, maybe more than a week even, but it is what it is. And then we're going to wrap up some stuff in Genshin, which I've also been neglecting as a whole. I've hardly played it at all, even off-stream, in the last, like, pretty much since we completed the Archon quest. I've hardly touched the game. I have, like, way too many primos, so I don't have any incentive to keep logging in and doing all my dailies. I don't have Welcome at the moment. I'm not going to buy it Welcome again at the moment. The events didn't really interest me and didn't really catch my eye, so I'm kind of just chill mode waiting for 5.1. I guess we're gonna find out tonight if 5.1 is going to excite me or if it's gonna be a bit of a snoozer. 5.0 was, you know, big new region update, so usually they follow it up with another update that isn't big in terms of like maps and stuff, but it's pretty big in terms of quests and lore and stuff. So as long as we get that, I guess I'll be satisfied. Like 4.1 was probably one of the best updates in Fontaine. So let's see if it can live up to the hype of the, you know, post-region first update. But yeah, let's say a quick prayer and we'll get into the reaction. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, of the Holy Spirit. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. Alright, well, let's get into the reaction. I've got the browser right here. Let's put that full screen. Let's put that 1080p. Let's get it. If you've already watched the special program and stuff, I'm curious to know what you guys think of it, if you guys are excited. If you guys think it's a bit of a snoozer, you guys can let me know that. I'll give you my own thoughts after you watch it.
I've had concerns for a long time. Malika's plan needs too much time, and too many things can go wrong.
So, specifics aside, the Pyro Archon confirmed the Gnosis can resolve the crisis, but it comes at a huge price.
This is a distress signal for the Masters of the Nightwind, so Auroron was indeed being threatened.
Great going, Malika. We're already off to a rocky start here.
Bring it! Letting praise names echo!
If she's trying to finish that ancient name, there's only one place she could go.
His soul is temporarily restrained by us, and it appears to have become more fragile in the process.
GG, my internet trolled. YouTube doesn't work at 1080p most of the time. I don't know if it's just me. I never really watch videos on 1080p. Most of the time, because I very rarely watch videos in full screen anyways. Like, I usually just have them like this. But I don't know, it feels like YouTube doesn't really work properly for me in 1080p. It always just trolls. Let's see if it'll let me watch the rest in 720. It's okay. It doesn't really matter.
In the event that a confrontation becomes inevitable, I'll stall the captain while you advance.
And once you've learned the truth that the Pyro Archon Malwika would never willingly share with you, you may just find it in your heart to consider my proposal. We have to make the decision for her, here and now.
A land without the Lord of the Night, without the protection of the wolves, is doomed from the start.
You presume too much. Humanity's survival is worth any price.
Charge! Let's give them everything we've got!
Natlan must pay the price, and only Malwika's death can clear the debt. All I wanted was to see her again.
My end will not come first, and I'm not giving up.
If I could go back, I would do whatever it took to ensure their survival. You've experienced something similar, Malwika. You should know exactly what I mean.
Okay, so that was the version trailer. Initial thoughts. Okay, so story-wise, I'd like to see more Capitano. It's always nice to see more Capitano. And I'm curious what his role is actually going to be in the story. Because in 5.0, he kind of just showed up, fought Malwika, and like left, refuses to elaborate, Giga Chad. So now it appears from at least what it seems is that he also wants to save Natlan, but he disagrees with her methods. So he's gonna try to take things into his own hands and basically fix it himself. Which, I guess, you know, we'll have to see what his methods are and what Malwika's methods are before we can determine who's probably right. But yeah, aside from that, all I really have to say is that, in my opinion, Zillanen is super mid. She's like... I know that people are saying she's a very strong meta character or something like that. But really, in terms of character design, she is just trying so hard to be Dea. Like Dea, but meta. And she's just failing abysmally. Because she... I don't know. I can't, like, just from looking at her, I can't discern anything about her personality that is worth a while. Like, Dea is a character that just had so much personality. Even, like, when she first showed up, before you played her story, before you knew anything about her. And Zillinan is kind of just, you know, she's just kind of there. I guess she's going to play a role in the story, and we're going to have to wait and find out what role that is. I know she, like, forges the ancient names and stuff. But it just feels like, at the moment, like, a character that could not be there, and the story would not miss anything. Especially with how many characters we already have as a part of the story in Natlan. Like, we have the trio of Kachina, Molani, and Kinich. Now we have Chaska, Yansan, and Sitlali being added to the story. And then there's like another one in Zillinan, and she's by far the least interesting out of everybody. And honestly, I also find Sitlali and Chaska mostly uninteresting. I think that Natlan designs have been really hit or miss, both in terms of aesthetic and in terms of like personality. I don't know if it's just because the game has been going on for so long that they have no choice but to start reusing some aspects from previous characters, like some archetypes and some functions, like literary functions in terms of the writing of the story and stuff. But honestly, Kachina and Mulani are the only characters from Natlan so far that feel very inspired. And I would say the same for Moika too. I like her, but we still haven't seen the whole of her. Just like with Farina early on in 4.x, like 4.1, 4.0 and 4.1. So we're going to have to wait a couple more updates, I think, until we get to see the whole of Moika and we get to have a elaborate conclusion about her. But aside from that, like, she has that caveat. Obviously, they're going to slow play the Archon. But as for the other characters, like Kachina and Mulani are the only ones that really feel inspired. The others just kind of feel like archetypical placeholders, if you know what I mean. You have your Clorand-esque character in Chaska. You have your Dea-esque character in Zillinan. You have your, like, either like a... I don't know much about Sitlali yet, but she's either gonna fill like a Yaemiko-esque role, or maybe like a Sino-esque, no, not Sino, maybe like a Tainari-esque role or something like that. I don't know. It just doesn't really excite me. Like, the characters themselves don't excite me, save for Moika, Mulani, and Kachina. So I guess we're gonna have to wait and see. But just judging, like, from this, which is what they've decided to put front and center, it doesn't exactly get me out of bed early to boot Genshin and make sure I get a quest in before going to work, you know? Like, but these are just my initial, like, first impressions, you know? Obviously, the update isn't out, I haven't played it, I don't know what the story is, so we're gonna have to wait and see. But yeah, let's watch the actual presentation. I'm probably gonna put it in 1.5 speed, just because I don't want to be here too long. You know, listening to them talk about, like, quality of life stuff and events, but we're gonna watch it now.
Hello
Hello, travelers! Welcome to the Genshin Impact version 5.1 special program. My name is Gabe, and I'm from the Genshin Impact localization team.
And I'm Kai, I'm also from the Loc team, and will be your host for today's program. We're usually translating Genshin Impact behind the scenes.
Who are these bums? I know they just introduced themselves, but dog, I'm sorry, nobody cares, okay? First of all, the localization is not good. It has never been good in Genshin. It's like okay at best. Second of all, no one cares. People just want to see the characters. Nobody knows who you are.
So it's an honor to talk about the latest update. I'm pretty stoked about what's coming in version 5.1.
Totally. I'm sure that everyone else is just as excited to find out about the new update.
Then let's give them what they've been waiting for. First up, Shilonen will be our new playable character in version 5.1. Whoa, Shilonen has a lot going on. Where should we start?
Yeah, we should probably start with her profession.
Of course.
Shilonen is a famous smith from the Children of Echoes, one of Natlan's 6 tribes. She forges all kinds of goods, like jewelry, vehicles, and weapons. You name it, and she'll make it.
Cool.
We've already seen some of her creations, actually.
Oh, really?
She created the Pyro Archon sunglasses and Kachina's drill, Turbo Twirly. You'll be able to see even more of her handiwork, including the weapons of some of our new upcoming Natlan characters.
Wow, she's forged so many creations.
Yeah, and they're all really varied.
She commands so much respect in Natlan, but her job is really challenging.
Yeah.
What's her secret?
Shilonen is a really skilled smith, but her work mindset is the true key to her success. As she likes to say, if you overwork yourself, then your mind and body will settle the score.
Yep.
You can't accomplish much while you're burned out. That's why she believes that it's important to take breaks.
So what does she do during her time off?
Well, for one, she likes to sunbathe in the tree branches.
That's right. We saw her doing that before.
Yeah, in the Ignition teaser.
Yes.
But that's not her only hobby. She also likes to listen to music.
Oh yeah, that's a popular pastime in her tribe, right?
Absolutely. See those earpieces in her ears? They actually connect to a record player.
Cool.
She made them so that she could listen to music during her work breaks. And the musical beats help her keep up a steady forging rhythm. They're pretty handy.
Wow, it seems like her skill set is really convenient.
And as a smith, her skill set also comes in handy for exploration. Shilonen actually forged some special equipment that make it easier to get around. Let's take a look.
Great. Ooh, she's in her Night Soul's Blessing attire. Cool.
Yeah.
Wow, she makes climbing look so easy.
Yeah. She could even stop in the middle of her climb and take in the surrounding view.
Nice. I bet she finds a lot of inspiration that way.
For sure. When she finds something interesting, she immediately springs into action.
Oh, she's intense.
Speaking of intense, let's discuss her battle mechanics. Shilonen uses special equipment in combat too. See those 3 objects next to her? They look like gems, right? Well, those are samplers that were crafted by Shilonen herself.
Whoa, those are super shiny. They really suit Shilonen's design.
Yeah, and their color can change. The samplers are aligned with Geo by default, but their element will change when you add Hydro, Pyro, Cryo, or Electro characters to your party. For example, if Mualani is in your party, then one of Shilonen's samplers will become aligned with Hydro, and when Shilonen activates that sampler, she can reduce nearby enemies' resistance to Hydro damage.
Oh, okay. Well, how do you activate the samplers?
It's simple. When Shilonen has at least 2 samplers of an element other than Geo, then hitting enemies with her normal attacks will build up Night Soul points. When Night Soul points are at their maximum level, then all samplers will be activated. This reduces the corresponding elemental resistances of nearby enemies.
Okay, I think I understand her kit now.
Nice.
Shilonen's abilities work best when there are at least 2 different Hydro, Pyro, Cryo, or Electro characters in your party. Once you have an optimal team, you just need to activate the Night Soul's Blessing state and max out her Night Soul.
These guys are the ones doing the presentation because the English voice actors are on strike, as usual, for some reason. Alright, fair enough. I'm not gonna dunk on these guys. They're stepping up to the plate to do a presentation they're not supposed to be doing. Fine. I take back what I said about them, okay? I mean, it is true, like nobody cares, but I respect them for stepping up if that's the case. Like they had to do it because the voice actors wouldn't do it. But yeah, man, the English voice actors, they just can't stop taking L's. It's like unreal. Like honestly, at this point, I wouldn't be surprised if MiHoYo starts like sending Chinese people to America to learn English and do the dubbing themselves. You know what I mean? That's gonna happen sooner or later if this keeps up. Like the level of the voice actors in the West is just dismal.
points.
Exactly. These skills allow her to reduce multiple types of elemental resistance. Of course, Shilonen also works in teams with multiple Geo characters. If Shilonen's samplers are aligned with Geo, then her normal attacks and plunging attacks deal greater damage instead of rapidly accumulating Night Soul points.
Oh, really?
Shilonen also has a talent that should be helpful for exploring that land. When Shilonen is in your party, triggering a Night Soul transmission with one of your party members will allow them to regain a set amount of phlogiston.
Cool.
Shilonen's elemental burst deals AoE Geo damage, and if she has at least 2 samplers of an element other than Geo, then her burst will restore HP to active characters at set intervals. Alright, that's all we have for Shilonen's skills.
Yep.
Oh, I forgot to mention something important.
What is it?
Ancient names. Shilonen inherited the art of ancient name forging. The Pyro Archon even appointed her to forge an ancient name for the Traveler.
Ancient names record the deeds of Natlan's heroes, right? It's amazing she can forge something like that.
Exactly. Natlan cherishes its ancient names. Few have the honor of being recognized by past heroes, and even fewer individuals have the ability to forge ancient names. Be sure to check out Tribal Chronicles Nanatskayan in version 5.1 to learn more about Shilonen and ancient name forging. And, just like in version 5.0, travelers can earn extra Primogems and level up materials by completing Shilonen's Tribal Chronicle during version 5.1.
Speaking of forging an ancient name for the Traveler, at the end of the last Archon quest, the Pyro Archon made it sound pretty difficult.
Definitely.
Yeah.
The Traveler is an Outlander, so their adventures in Natlan aren't recorded in the Night Kingdom. If those deeds aren't recorded, then it's going to be pretty tricky to forge an ancient name for the Traveler.
Yeah, no wonder the Pyro Archon said nobody's ever done it before.
During the version 5.1 Archon quest, we'll have to figure out how to overcome that obstacle. We'll also get the chance to meet Citlali from the Masters of the Nightwind. Her tribe is said to be extremely knowledgeable about the Wayub, so she might be able to turn the tides in our favor.
Yes!
Of course, the Traveler's ancient name won't be the only obstacle. The threat of the Abyss remains, and it seems like Auroron, a mysterious member of the Masters of the Nightwind, is working on a secret plan.
Ooh, there's so much to look forward to. Travelers can also earn
What is this, dude?
The Abyss remains, and it seems like Auroron, a mysterious member of the Masters of the Nightwind, is working on a secret...
This is Auroron? Holy... This looks like somebody's OC, dog. What is this? This looks like a Second Life character. What is going on?
plan.
Ooh, there's so much to look forward to. Travelers can also earn extra Primogems from
Whose
this Archon
mans
quest,
is
right?
this?
You're exactly right. Just like in version 5.0, travelers can earn an extra 500 Primogems if they complete the Natlan Archon quest Act 3 and Act 4 during version 5.1. But that's not all. Extra rewards will also be available for exploring Natlan during version 5.1.
Oh yeah, also about Zilonen, since they just talked about her kit. I don't know the details of the kit, but it's pretty obvious that she's a Geo unit that benefits from being the only Geo unit in the team. And you add units of other elements in the team so that she buffs and reduces the damage resistance for other elements. And I'm not against the idea of that kit, but I'm against that being a Geo kit. Like, that should be an Animo character or something. Like, I think they were doing a good job with Chiori. They did a good job with Chiori and Navia in Fontaine. Like, I think Geo is already a secluded enough element that they should just double down on it and make it so all the Geo characters are just good with other Geo characters. This is an attempt at making a Geo character that works in any team with other elements, and I think that's kind of whack. I don't like that. I wish they'd just double down on Geo being the loner element and just add more characters that work well with other Geo characters.
Travelers can earn a total of 400 extra Primogems by completing related world quests and increasing Natlan exploration progress. Travelers who already reached the required amount of progress in version 5.0 can directly claim the rewards during the new version. But don't worry if you're more laid back about exploring new regions. These exploration rewards will be available for 2 versions. That means you will have all of version 5.1 and 5.2 to satisfy the conditions and claim the rewards.
Yeah. Can we expect similar rewards to become available as the map expands in future updates?
You bet. Limited time exploration rewards will be offered for all future Natland areas.
They should add this
Each
for
time a new
all
region is
previous
released,
areas,
the exploration
so I could
rewards will be
collect
available
like
for 2 versions. That way,
50,000
travelers should have
Primogems.
enough time to explore the new maps and claim those extra Primogems. Each version comes with a ton of activities. You might even come across some opportunities for exploration during certain commissions or events, so you'll definitely have a ton of chances to work towards those rewards.
We should give the travelers an example.
No problem. In version 5.1, travelers will be able to take part in an event called Aphid Treasure Trace. They'll work together with Shilonen to track down and capture phlogiston aphids. It's not as simple as I make it sound, though. These creatures have been corroded by the abyss, which caused them to grow unnaturally large.
Wow, is nothing safe from abyssal corrosion? Natland's really going through a tough time.
Tell me about it. Luckily, the corrosion levels are still reversible. Start by unleashing attacks with your characters, then use Shilonen's insect net to break their shields. Once the surrounding shields are down, travelers can purify the abyssal energy inside of them. Elsewhere in Natland, travelers who venture into a specific underground cavern will discover a secret source automaton that was left behind by a lost civilization. The secret source constructor awaits all challengers. If you manage to beat this new boss, then you can earn special materials.
I bet Shilonen would love to get her hands on the parts of that automaton.
Okay, we introduced our new character and the new boss. Let's move on to the event wishes. In the first half of version 5.1, travelers can look forward to event wishes for Shilonen and Chiori. A new 5-star sword, Peak Patrol Song.
Chiori, my beloved. Maybe I should pull for Chiori's sword.
Will be featured on the weapon banner. And in the second half of version 5.1, we'll have returning event wishes for Nahida and Hu Tao.
Yes, and new force.
Holy peak, Nahida and Hu Tao. I hope Shilonen's banner doesn't do well. I hope everybody pulls for Nahida and Hu Tao instead. That'd be so based.
Star weapons will also be added to the weapon banner during version 5.1.
Okay.
Keep an eye out if you're interested in them.
Oh, I can't wait. But it's about time for our first break. See you soon, travelers.
See you soon.
Things are looking really festive.
That's because we're celebrating Nahida's birthday in version 5.1. I still remember how the Sub-Zero's festival kept repeating during the Archon quest 2 years ago. Nahida couldn't celebrate her birthday because the Grand Sage trapped her in the sanctuary of Sorastana.
Right, and Nahida's character teaser was so sad. Especially during that third instance of, when I woke up, I was riding in a flower carriage. The sudden change of music was so heart-wrenching.
Definitely. The Traveler really helped out by exposing the Academia, and Nahida was able to earn her people's love, but we all feel like she deserves a true birthday celebration, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So, in the version 5.1 event, Chromatic Ode of Candies and Roses,
Based.
Travelers will get the chance to give Nahida the birthday celebration that she deserves.
All right, finally.
Yeah, actually, I have a few screenshots that I can share with everyone. Do you want to take a sneak peek at this Sub-Zero's festival?
Yeah, let's do it.
Nahida the
Whoa, that's a
cutest
lot of people.
2D.
It looks like they're secretly discussing something.
This year, the Academia is organizing a birthday celebration unlike any other. Think of it as a small way to make up for their past mistakes. Plus, the Traveler has teamed up with a bunch of friends from Sumeru to prepare a special surprise for Nahida.
Oh, I can't wait to see her reaction.
Of course, a surprise is only as good as your ability to keep it a secret, so don't give it away, Travelers. The flower carriage is another important part of Sub-Zero's festival. This year, our Sumeru friends have created a miniature carriage to simulate the parade. That way, it can go off without a hitch.
That's so nice of them.
And the Traveler will serve as the Knight of Flowers during the real parade, escorting the carriage along the route.
Wow, so the Traveler is like Nahida's protector.
Yeah, it looks like the Aranara are also involved in the festival. If you want to learn more about this year's Sub-Zero's festival, including the birthday surprise, then be sure to check out the event during version 5.1.
It's time to make some memories sweeter than candied Agilenak nuts.
Travelers can also look forward to different types of gameplay during the event. Remember the parade simulator that we saw in the earlier screenshot? Travelers can take it for a spin during the event, Rocking Carriage. The goal is to control the direction of the carriage to avoid obstacles while gathering as many flowers as possible. Collect blessings along the way, and you'll be able to obtain a higher score.
Nice.
In the second event, in a reflection of reality and dreams, travelers will enter unique dreamscapes, search for anomalies within the dreams, and fix them.
Oh, so it's like a spot the difference game. That's one of my specialties.
In the third event, Shadow of the Night's Blade, the Knight of Flowers must eradicate evil on behalf of the Dendro Archon. Earn points by defeating as many enemies as possible within the time limit. You can even increase your performance level and earn buffs by satisfying special conditions during the challenge.
This should be a breeze for the Knight of Flowers. Bring it on. Ha ha!
Oh wow, looks like someone's excited for the Sub-Zero's festival. I hope travelers feel the same way.
Hey, I'm sure they will.
In addition to Nahida's birthday celebration, version 5.1 offers other exciting events. In Feast of Pursuit, travelers will be able to earn rewards by completing various challenges. They can even choose their own difficulty setting.
Oh, cool.
Each challenge comes with unique buffs. Use them wisely to clear the challenge as quickly as possible. You'll find tougher enemies at higher difficulty levels.
In Reminiscent Regimen Thrill, travelers will team up with each other in co-op to tackle a challenge with 4 random stages. Each challenge will feature different Reminiscent reinforcements. Selecting a character that fits the reinforcements featured in each stage will make it easier to complete. Each player can choose a strengthening buff before entering a stage. You can give your team an advantage by choosing a buff that works with the specific stage design.
It's all about optimizing your teamwork.
Absolutely. After completing the challenge, travelers will earn thrilling stars based on their performance. Be sure to gather thrilling stars if you want to claim the corresponding rewards.
New envisaged Echoes challenges will also be added in version 5.1. Travelers will now be able to obtain Echoes for Zhongli and Keqing.
Whoa, Zhongli's Echo is really cool.
Keqing's Echo is also beautiful. She leaves a trail of flowers behind her.
Whoa, save some excitement for our other updates. During version 5.1, a few familiar faces will also be added to Genius Invocation TCG.
Let's go,
Travelers
Chiori
can look forward to new
TCG.
character cards, monster cards, and action cards.
Cool.
Version 5.1 is absolutely packed with events. There's even the Aphid Treasure Trace event that we introduced at the beginning of the program.
That's not all. There's an old friend we haven't seen in a while.
That
Wait,
feeling when no
you
server
mean-
transfer.
That's right. Lieben will be back
Yeah,
in
they said
version
they
5.1.
were. They said they were working on server transfer, but I guess we don't have any official news about it yet.
Just like always, travelers can exchange their items for Primo Gems and level up materials. I even heard that Natlan specific materials will be available during his latest visit.
Awesome.
That should be all for the version 5.1 events. That means it's about time for our second break.
You got it. We'll be right back, travelers. This change allows
Alright, let's see the
First up,
optimizations.
a skip feature will be added to the Spiral Abyss. This change allows you to skip Floor 9 in the new update if you obtain full stars on Floor 11 of the previous Spiral Abyss. Obtaining
Okay.
full stars on Floor 12 will allow you to skip both Floor 9 and Floor 10. Hopefully,
Okay.
this change will create a smoother experience.
That sounds so
Okay, that's good. Because honestly, floor 9 and 10 are so easy that it's just kind of CBA. But yeah, that's good. I always 36 stars, so it's a good change.
convenient.
Yeah, I know, right? Just as a reminder, the Primo Gem rewards from the skipped floors will need to be claimed manually. But floor rewards such as domain reliquaries will be distributed automatically when you...
And it's not even like but it's making the game easier. Because if you can 36 stars, like if you can get all the stars on floor 12, floor 9 and 10 are necessarily stupidly easy. Like there's no way you get 36 stars in Abyss and somehow struggle with floor 9 and 12. If you struggle with floor 9 and 12, you just don't beat if you struggle with floor 9 and 10, you just don't beat floor 12. That's how it works. So if you're beating floor 12 with all stars, it necessarily floor 9 and 10 are easy to you. So this is a good change.
open the Spiral Abyss interface. In addition, you can now open multiple domain reliquaries at once.
Nice! We don't have to keep opening them one by one.
Yeah. Continuing with more optimizations,
That's
the
good.
filtering and sorting logic of the character artifact interface has been improved. The system will now remember your artifact set filters so that you don't have to set them every single time. You can also sort by affix for an individual artifact slot. Those preferences will also be saved.
That will make it a lot easier to filter artifacts for each character.
Totally. The character ascension mechanics will also be optimized in version 5.1. You can now see the craftable amount of certain materials directly in your inventory. A feature will also be added to the crafting bench that allows you to filter recipes by character ascension goals. This will allow you to easily view and craft the number of materials that you need.
Now, you don't have to calculate
That's
the required
good.
materials and quantities in advance. You can do all of that at the crafting bench. Version 5.1 will also be adding other small optimizations. Be sure to check out future announcements for more information.
Alright travelers, some of you might have already noticed, but Genshin Impact turns 4 years old tomorrow.
We've had an incredible journey so far, right? Let's see where this path has taken us. It's time to relive some amazing memories.
Let's do it.
Wait, I have it on 1.5. Let me set it back to normal speed for the animated.
Sometimes it's rainy, sometimes it's cloudy. That's what journey means. Can't see the scene ahead's blurry, but we still must pursue the dream. Travel through the heights and shallows, put on a sturdy shell to face the perils. I hear about your last trace. Love is shining bright in the deep night. Stand up to fight many times and know it's wrong or right. The scars will finally heal. Do not fear the road not taken. The honor is no problem. Do not go gentle in the good night. The day I wanna seize comes with the greetings of the breeze. Will there be bad day? Please tell me. Travel through infinite dusks and dawns, break through the strong tide to reach the other side. I hear about your last trace. Some words are heavy when some words are light. We are like two meteors that miss each other. We'll finally reunite to catch up with the sunlight, with the brightest fire. The memories softly touch my feet. The freedom I wanna seize takes me to an unknown place. At the journey's end, we will so we will go on the quest along the way.
Here's
It's
to 4
peak,
years
actually.
of Genshin Impact.
Hey, happy birthday!
Wow, it's already been 4 years. Where's the time gone? It really brings back so many memories when I see all those scenes. There's that fight against Storm Terror, the Battle of the Jade Chamber, Nahida saying goodbye to Greater Lord Ruka Devada, the Masquerade of the Guilty.
I know, and I'm definitely gonna have that song on repeat.
That's exactly what I did with the Natland Symphony performance.
It seems like this is a good place to announce that Natland's first OST album, Land of Tleayatl, is about to be released. The album contains 3 discs featuring 78 original tracks composed for Genshin Impact.
Yay! We can finally add an Atlantis regional soundtrack to our playlists.
Yes. All right.
Poyo Mix Team.
That looks like all the information we
okay.
have to share.
That means it's time for the special
The
program
goats
to
of Poyo
come to
Mix.
an end. Is there anything you want to say before we leave?
Yeah, for sure. Well, I think there's so much cool content coming in this version, and hey, come on, 4th anniversary, that's so huge.
Yeah.
I mean, we've put so much work into this game over the years, and every version has been special, but I gotta say, 5.0, 5.1, these have been great.
Exactly. I mean, seriously, Genshin Impact is not only a game to me. It's my work, it's my life.
Right.
I play Genshin Impact every day. I talk about Genshin Impact every day, and I interact with players online. It's all these years.
Yeah.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
Totally.
So if I have to say something this time, we are truly, truly grateful that you guys, our players, are continue playing this game. And we're just as excited as you guys for what's coming next in the game.
Awesome. Yeah. No, totally agree. That's so great. Well, unfortunately, it's time for...
Okay, you know what? I respect my dudes in localization. Okay? They are the ones who showed up to do the stream and to celebrate the game's anniversary. Meanwhile, the bitch-ass voice actors who probably get paid several times what they do, and are like the faces of the game in North America, just don't show up at all because they want to do some strike or some boycott or whatever. So respect to the dudes from the Loke team.
For us to say goodbye.
Once again, thank you so much for all of the support over these past 4 years. Hope to see you.
Alright. Let's get into the game and we'll talk a little bit more about it as we play. Not gonna play like too much, but just enough to do a little bit of catching up and say goodbye to version 5.0 before 5.1 comes around. Let's see. We got an event here to do. What else? I guess that's it. There's Imaginarium Theater, which I haven't done. There's probably... Yeah, there's Abyss as well. And, okay. I guess we can do that. Yeah, I guess we can do that. Okay. Let's do this event then, and then we'll do Abyss or something. But yeah. I forgot the game was hidden on stream. There we go. Now it's back. Yeah, we're gonna do this event and then we'll do Abyss. But yeah, I guess 5.1 is okay. Like I don't really have anything against it. I think I liked the story in 5.0, but I do have to admit, and it does pain me to admit it a little bit, I'm not nearly as infatuated with the characters and the scenarios as much as I was with 4.x. I still think Fontaine is going to be the peak of Genshin, in my opinion. It's going to be hard to top that. We're going to have to wait and see, I guess. but I think Fontaine really set a high bar. Like, I've been playing this game since launch, so I've been through the highs and lows of it. When... like, around the second half of the Sumeru updates, when all the Nahide story quests and Archon quests ended, and we got into the, like, desert quests and all that, like, later on, I really kind of checked out of the game and didn't play it as much. Like, I stopped playing it for a few months at that point, and I only came back to the game when 4.0 came around, because I wanted to play Fontaine. And Fontaine really revitalized my love for this game. Like, I've been playing it I played it pretty much every day for the entirety of the 4.0 updates. So it really, like, made me enjoy the game again, which I wasn't exactly enjoying as much in the second half of the Sumeru arcs. I'm curious if Natlan is going to be able to retain me like that. Especially now, and this is another thing that I wanted to touch on, especially now that Genshin kind of has to compete with ZZZ for my time. I think... obviously they're very different games, but I think ZZZ in the long term is just gonna turn out to be a better game than Genshin. Maybe not as complete, maybe not as groundbreaking or anything like that, but it is kind of taking everything that was good from Genshin and Honkai Star Rail and assembling it into a very rich game, aesthetically and mechanically. So I think that Genshin is a little bit in the back foot against Hoyo's other games now. And I don't think that's necessarily a problem. Like, I don't think Star Rail was had as much of an impact on Genshin as ZZZ will. Maybe that's just me, because Star Rail doesn't interest me at all. But I really feel that way. I feel like ZZZ is going to raise the bar in terms... It already is raising the bar in terms of how we think of Hoyo games. Okay, wait, so 3 to 5 o'clock, what weapon must be a sword? Okay. I have a sword user here. I don't. Sword user... yeah, sure. 3 to 5 o'clock. Let's go with a fun pose. Yes. How do I turn him around? Yeah, he's facing behind. How do I turn Albedo around? Oh, okay, now I go in the... Okay, that's cool. Okay, I get it now. Amber, my beloved. Never forget Amber. Alright. Hello, good evening, Andre. Can we do Raiden today? You mean like the weekly boss? Sure, I guess. We'll do Raiden. I'll one phase her for you. If you'd like to go back and watch the reaction to the 5.1 special program later on, feel free to. Alright, alarm. By the way, what's the rundown of the 5.1 special program? It's mostly just Archon Quest and Zillanen. There's not much else to it. It's just kind of continuation of the story, and that's it. Which is expected, of course, I guess. Since it is, you know, the second update after a new region, that's kind of what we expect, just a continuation of the story. But I'm excited for the story. That's about it. Like, honestly, I talked about this more earlier on. I think that aside from a few of the a few of them, most of the characters in Atlan have been really, like, I've been really indifferent about them. Like, kind of meh. More leaning towards meh than excitement. The only ones that really interest me, like, are Molani and Kachina. I think they're well-written characters, even though I'm not, like, super into them. I think they're well-written characters, and they have a good dynamic. And then Moeka, but, you know, we still don't know enough about her. Because she's an Archon, so they always like, slow play the Archons, so we're gonna have to wait until we learn more and all that. But yeah, like all the other characters are kind of like meh in my opinion. Like they don't really excite me. Yeah, hold that pose real quick. Keep holding that pose. Don't move, okay? I'll be back in a couple of weeks. Hello, Kazuha. Yeah, let's take the photo. Are you gonna do a anime girl pose as well? Claymore? I don't have a claymore here. Alright, 5 to 7 p.m. Electro, normal attack. Nice. Look at her face. The blur from the bow. That's funny. Okay, before we go to Sumeru, let's do the Raiden boss, since we're already here.
こより登る貫こうこれは必要な武力やる炭になるがいい最後の警告だいやあなたを切り裂きましょう無論ですよっ断絶法の裁きを受けてこい英語に伏せよっ
Owned.
邪魔者を断ち切りましょう権限愚論です武器を捨てろよっと戦時の戒め
黒き翼よ。
投降しろ最後の警告だ悪くない攻撃です月のように永遠なる貫こう
There we go. There's the Raiden boss. It's funny when you fight this boss and you forget to bring an Electro character, and then she does the Muso no Hitotachi and you just die. It's almost as funny as forgetting to bring a character that can hit Scaramouche's little turrets. I don't remember her being that annoying. I mean, that's not annoying, it's a pretty easy boss fight. Way less annoying than Senora. Senora is annoying. Oh, there's a combat thing here that I didn't do.
行くぞ動くなさあはっやっスカイナさあはっ次こそ権限夜の権限法の裁きを受けてこいさいよっさっとここまでださっやメモリが読んでいるこの瞬間の喜びを覚えておこう
One of these days I'm gonna wake up in a like Omega mood to just play Genshin, and then we're gonna do like a Giga Sumeru exploration stream. Like we're gonna go not just Sumeru, we're gonna do a 100% the entire map exploration stream. I already have Mondstadt done. We're gonna do Dragon Spine, we're gonna do Leah, we're gonna do Chenyu Vale, which I barely even went there. We're gonna one day I'm just gonna wake up and I'm gonna be like, hey, today I want to play Genshin Impact. And that's what we're gonna do the entire day. It's gonna be like an 8-hour map exploration stream. This isn't a promise, but one day it's gonna happen. Probably. Could be next week. Could be 7 years from now. Who knows? Probably closer to the latter than the former, to be honest. Wait, I'm going the wrong way. I was navigating to the other one. Map trolled me. You have a waypoint missing in Liyue or the Chasm? I have a waypoint missing in Sumeru. I don't know about Liyue, but I definitely have one missing in Sumeru. I have one right here missing. Where is it? Right here. Beta Harbor. They added this in the update when they added the Petrichor Island. And I just never went here. Like, I've never been here in my entire life. I have no idea what's here. I've never been here. Like, this entire area of the map here, I've never been to. I've been to Petrichor Island. I've been to Chenyu Vale, even though I haven't been there a whole lot. I've been there. But, like, this entire area here, like this coast with the desert here, this beach, and this northern part of Sumeru here, I've never been here at all in my entire life. Hello, Kali. Doesn't look like there's much of anything. Yeah, I don't think there's anything there. I mean, at that port, there's probably something, like a couple NPCs. But maybe like some chests or whatever. Probably nothing too exciting, though. Power of Dendro. Alright, where's Nahida? There she is. $12 o'clock. Lamau Lilu Par is in front of her face. Alright, whatever. It works. Alright, Fontaine. Oh, it's the wrong one. There we go. Hello, Lynette. Thank you for only putting the cute girls in the photography event. I guess Kazuha was there, nobody cares about him. They had to do some fan service for the ladies, I guess. Should have been Kujo Sara instead. Alright, bold character. Two in the morning. This one's kind of funny. She's just staring at her like, what is Bullet doing? Hydro character charged attack. There we go. Okay. Oh, there's a Mondstadt, another Mondstadt one. Right where the game starts. This is where the game begins, dog. This is a Genshin Impact reference. The first Impact. Paimon, thumbs up. Let's go. I love Paimon. Can I get a heart for Paimon in chat? Pyro character, charged attack or normal attack. Okay. Did it work? No, I'm not in this designated area. Because she's attacking out of it. I have to like go back. There we go. I think that worked. No, it didn't. You're going too far forward, Arlecchino. Alright, whatever, I'll just do a normal attack. There we go. She goes too far forward with the charge attack. Alright, we got all the rewards. What's this thing? Oh, it's a photo album. Okay. Alright, nice. I got some mail here. Oh yeah, it's the anniversary mails. Let's go, look at that. Look at all those Primo gems. Alright, let's get our dailies rewards. We love Paimon in this house, so true. If Paimon was real, would she need to use a baby chair at a restaurant? Probably. I don't think she eats while floating. Do we have like a weekly shop to collect? We do. Let me not forget about that. Oh, you can buy crowns now? I didn't know that. Is this new? I don't remember being able to buy crowns. I'm pretty sure this is new, right? Should I buy an amber constellation? That'd be kind of peak. That'd be kind of a flex. Alright, let's do these singles on the standard banner. We got a bunch of the exact same sword. That's nice. I have like a no pity on this banner, by the way. I just got like Wolf's Gravestone, I think. Yeah, like 15 wishes ago, Wolf's Gravestone. So I have like no pity here. Do it, max the Amber. How many Amber constellations do I even have? Probably not a lot. She's actually a really hard character to get. Yeah, I only have 2 Amber constellations. I would get 3. Increases the level of Fiery Rain by 3. Yeah, I don't think I'm doing that though. I love Amber, but I mean, I love her as a character, dude. As a unit, it's kind of unplayable. But yeah, I have a bunch of waypoints here that I haven't done. I have this one in Sumeru. Do I have any in the Chasm? Or Liyue that you guys mentioned? I don't think I have any in Liyue. I don't have any in Liyue. Nor the Chasm. I have everything here. Even underground. Underground I have almost 100%, I think. Yeah, 90%. Alright, now what? We can do more weekly bosses, then we can do the Abyss. 9 days until Abyss reset. How long until? 25 days until Imaginarium Theater reset. Okay, so I'm not doing Imaginarium Theater today. I might do Abyss. I might also do the rest of the weekly bosses. I don't really need to do the weekly bosses, to be honest. Like, I don't need the materials. Let's just do the Spiral Abyss. Next update, we're gonna be able to skip the first 2 floors, so that's gonna be nice. Alright. Okay, so the buff is for Naplan characters. I don't have any. Pyro damage bonus though, that's Bog. Alright. I'm gonna run these classic teams. Wait, no. Yelan first, and Farina, and then Jing. I'm gonna run these 2 classic Pyro teams here. But we're gonna put a little twist. No, not delete. Let's do Dea. Yeah, sure, why not? Wait, what? Skip floors? Yeah, starting the next update, if you get 36 stars in the Abyss, you can skip floors 9 and 10. What the hell? Yoimiya did so much work there. What the hell? Dea did so much work there. What the heck? Yoimiya did so much work there. Okay, I'll stop. I'll stop doing that. I'll stop making that joke. I know it's floor 9. What even is this floor, dude? I know it's floor 9, but it feels like it's even easier than usual. Alright, now what? Okay, let's do the same thing. Like, this is exactly why they're letting us skip floors 9 and 10. If you can beat floor 12, these two floors are just so ridiculously easy that they're kind of a waste of time. Why not simply make them harder? Because they don't want the casuals to be upset. They should add more floors, that's what they should do. Like, add floors 13 through 16. 13 through 18 or whatever. Weekly bosses, I don't think weekly bosses would work in Abyss. They all have like cutscenes and stuff. I mean, you can take out the cutscenes, but still, it doesn't really make the best fight without them. Also kind of breaks the immersion. They're supposed to be one-of-a-kind battles. Like, they're supposed to be reliving the memories of those epic fights. They're not supposed to be, like, replicable. Oh yeah, tower defense, huh? It hits off! I should have brought Kazuha for this one. Okay, we're gonna lose this one. I didn't see that it was tower defense. There's no way I don't lose 5% in the second half here. Unless it's just a rune guard. No, 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 aggro on me. There we go. We clutched that one. Easy. No sweat. Alright, chamber 3. What are these enemies? I don't think I've ever seen them. I guess I have, but I forgot. How did she freeze me? She's a water character. Oh, she does ice as well. Alright, let's get to what actually matters now. Alright, floor 12. What do we got here? Okay, so we got bosses on the second half. Mechanical Array, Magokenki. And we got some elementals here on the first half. Let's just run... Let's just run, like... this. Like, the usual. It should be fine. I forgot that Chiori is supposed to be the last one on this team, not Albedo. That kind of ruins the rotation a little bit. But it's fine. Actually, you know, it kind of ruins it a lot. Because Chiori's whole thing is you press the E twice and it swaps to the next character. And then buffs that character. So she has to be the last one. I messed up with the order there. And yeah, I have to use Albedo's burst first. There we go, this works. There we go, much better.
しませんとメイドの礼儀に気をつけます。
Why isn't he taking any damage?
疑似用今こそ誕生の時。
紅に染まって散りなさい。
Do I not do damage to Cryo Shield?
これで間に合いますね。騎士の風格に気をつけます。
異形を見届けよ。
岩の重さは安心できます。光り輝くがいい。絹のような弱さね。次。メイドの礼儀に気をつけます。
Okay, I underestimated Cryo Shield here. We're gonna need the Pyro character. Yeah, it doesn't do damage to the shield. This one is fine because we have Farina, but the Cryo Shield is unplayable. Yeah, I forgot about the shield. All right, whatever. No Noelle team, I guess. We have to go with the OP lineup. There we go. Die. I just wanted to play Noelle, but I guess the game didn't want me to. Alright, there we go. I should have gone for max HP buff there, but it's okay. Whatever. Need to heal before I need to switch before I die. 2 times low. No! Rip. That was bad timing on the Switch. I should have used the Yalan skill to get behind it there. I haven't played like in a while. I don't remember all the character like all the enemy like animations and attacks and stuff. Like, there we go. Now you die. Stun locked. Get overloaded, Lamau. Easy. Kengi, I know how to dodge his attacks with the bursts. You just gotta use the bursts, and it's really easy to kill him. Alright, fat ass time. Just stay behind him. This one looks like a Mario boss, a Mario Galaxy boss. Never played that game, so I wouldn't know. It does look goofy. Alright, you're the chosen one. And we're done. It's that simple. Alright, that's it. That was the Spiral Abyss. Yep. Alright, so that was our little Genshin catching up stream. We did the last photography event, some nice memories of the early game and some nice memories of each of the regions. Wish there was a Dragonspine pick. Dragonspine's still underrated. But yeah, that's gonna be all for tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. If you weren't here from the start, feel free to go back and rewatch the start of the stream when we did the reaction to the 5.1 special program. I commented more about it then than I did later on, so feel free to go back and rewatch that. But yeah, that's gonna be all for tonight. Hope you guys had fun. Hope we're gonna have fun in 5.1 again. I'm excited to play the story. I'm not gonna be pulling for Zillinen or anything, but I want to see where the story's going. So yeah, that's gonna be all for tonight. I wish you all a very good rest of your Sunday, and good night. God bless. I'll see you guys on the next stream. Bye-bye.